clean. All right. Okay, so this is a live, so I'm obviously going to wait a couple of seconds before fully getting started. And so I just want to put it out there if you haven't been able to tell by the title, or if you don't follow me on Instagram or whatever, I am getting over COVID. So I may sound out of breath sometimes. I may cough, clear my throat, things of that nature, because that's the only thing that I have left that's wrong with me. Um, it's times where I kind of run out of breath a little bit, and then there are also times where my throat is just super scratchy now all the time. Case in point. And so I end up coughing a lot. But the times when I end up like out of breath is only when I'm talking for whatever odd reason. So just want to put that out there in case y'all hear me coughing a lot or out of breath. So I wanted to come to y'all because even though I was still posting videos on YouTube every week, they were all scheduled. So nothing really changed for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. Nothing changed for you all here on YouTube. So you didn't really know that I was sick for 2 weeks. So I just wanted to come to y'all and let y'all know how it was dealing with COVID. My husband and my daughter are both positive. My daughter's not doing that well. My husband's okay. Um, but yeah, so uh, I just want to talk about my experience with COVID and then also some things that I realized while I was actually still not working on anything and just able to think and inspect my life and do some inner searching and all of that stuff. So, if you all do have questions for me, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'm fine with doing some Q&A while I'm here too. No problem. But I do want to say with COVID, I'm not going to say it wasn't that bad because I just don't want to come off that way. But for me, it wasn't that bad for me because I had a mild case. So I didn't lose my taste. I didn't lose my smell. I didn't have to go to the hospital at all. I didn't have like trouble breathing a lot, all that sort of thing. The only time I really had problems breathing is when I was talking a lot, which I didn't really do a lot of because, I was by myself. I was isolated. I wasn't around my kids. I didn't see Cairo or even hold him for over a week. So that was hard. But anyway, so the reason why I even got tested for COVID in the first place was because out of nowhere on a Monday, it was like Monday evening, I was about to start cooking, and all of a sudden I was just super dizzy. So I just stood there at my stove. I was trying to, get my bearings, and then my head started hurting. I mean, pounding. And then all of a sudden, I was having chills and I was freezing and then I was having sweats. And it was all within like an hour or two. All of a sudden, I was just sick. And I was like, well, this is a time of the year where I normally get a cold. So maybe this is that. But the way that I had the fever and the chills, that's why I was like, this might be COVID. And then the next day, I was fine except for a headache. And then Wednesday, I was fine except for a headache and coughing a lot. And so I decided to go ahead and get tested because one, I was going to get the vaccine and I had to make sure I didn't have it to get the vaccine. So I went and got tested, and sure enough, I was positive. So I immediately went into isolation. I wasn't around my kids. I wasn't around anybody. I was by myself for days by myself. So while I was by myself, I put one of my websites on pause. And I wanted to see what would happen with my boutique. If I didn't have it on pause, I had a couple orders and I just, filled those and that was it. But I had a lot of thought while I was sitting still. And I always believe that everything happens for a reason. A lot of you all know that about me already. And I felt like the reason why I got COVID, because for one, I didn't understand how I got it. I am always careful. I rarely go anywhere. And when I do, my mask is always on. I have an infant who can't get tested, which I kind of fear that he has it because he's congested and he's coughing. But there's nothing I can do about it. And there's no way for me to test him because you can't get tested if you're under the age of 3. And you all know he's 18 months. So there's nothing I can do. But anyway, being that I have always believe that things happen for a reason. I really felt like I got COVID because God wanted to sit me still so I could think about things, think about where my life is going. As a lot of you all know that I am separated from my husband, but because of COVID and also that's been happening with us, I've been taking care of him. He was taking care of me. He was taking care of the kids while I was by myself, that sort of thing. So I had a lot of thought with that, of course, which obviously I'm not going to talk about. And I had a lot of thought around business and how there are some things that I hadn't accomplished yet that I should have been accomplished. That there are some things that I should be doing, things that I shouldn't be doing. It was a lot. And so I was able to just really sit and evaluate. And I realized a few things. First of all, I realized that I do too much. And I realized that doing nothing is actually doing something. So I always tell everyone to make sure when you're scheduling out your week to schedule out time to rest. And yes, I have been doing that, but at the same time, a lot of you all know from my last live that I have always suffered with depression. I've always suffered with anxiety. I've been like that since I was in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, from kindergarten all the way up through fifth grade, I always had to go see a guidance counselor every single day. But yeah, so I I let not only my depression, but I let a lot of negativity that was being said to me and things that were also happening that were negative affect my business. And it also affected my security and with who I know I am. And so I didn't do a lot of things out of fear. Case in point, I have been blessed enough to catch the eye of a lot of people on Instagram who have blue checks. And you all know that blue checks mean that you are most likely someone of an importance, you're a celebrity, famous, whatever. So I have people who are famous. One person is really well known. Uh, well, they all are. But anyway, I have these people of this caliber in my inbox on Instagram, in my email, who have been asking for months to work with me with my boutique, for me to have them send them something so they can give me PR, for me to send them PR boxes so they can give me PR. I haven't done a damn thing. I have had a big box brand by the name of Walmart. I had never told anybody except for my models. My models were the only ones that knew. I think I told my mom. I can't remember. Yeah, so Walmart, they reached out to me. They have something called the Walmart Marketplace, and you are allowed, well, not you, but they pick businesses to sell their products on Walmart's platform. I was randomly chosen. I know why I was chosen because I caught their eye, and I know how I caught their eye because I was intentional with catching their eye because I had that goal in mind. But my goal was for them to see my post that I made and to repost me. That was all. But they saw my post. Someone else over them saw my post and reached out to me personally in my email and asked me to be on their marketplace. I didn't really act on that the way I should have. And I know a lot of y'all are saying, Nisha, what the hell is wrong with you? I would have sent so-and-so this and so-and-so that. I would have been on Walmart's website and getting money from them and da-da-da. Yes, I fully understand that. But when you get to the point where you believe when people are telling you, especially people that are close to you, that you care about and you love, are telling you negative things about yourself and telling you how you're not going to make it and how you're not successful and I don't support you and all of this stuff, it gets really hard and you start to believe it because you're like, well, damn, if this person who I value and claims to value me is saying this, then it must be true. And weigh that in with a legit, something I never thought was true. When people say that you can fear success, I think that was another part of that I just was so scared to act upon some of these things because I was scared it was going to work. Like, and that sounds stupid. And I've always thought that sounded stupid, but I think that I have also just been scared because you all know, I move with intention. I always have throughout my entire life. Everything I do is planned, strategic, intended. I'm doing things for a reason, especially when it comes to business and when I work and everything else. And being that things were going the exact way I wanted them to go, I mean, literally from when I started my business all the way to now, things have always gone the way I wanted them to. And I know it's because this is what I'm meant to do, which is one of my affirmations. But for whatever odd reason, when I get or have gotten to that point of where I'm trying to get to, I won't cross that line. And I asked myself why. And when I thought about it and thought about the whys, and I was like, what the fuck? I need to stop. I need to chill. First of all, I have people that look up to me. I have people that are, listening to me that I'm teaching, and I'm not even doing some of the things that I'm teaching anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so a couple nights ago, I told myself, starting August 1st, it's August 2nd now, I will no longer allow the opinions of anyone else to determine how the fuck I feel about me. Okay? And one of my affirmations that I made up a long time ago was that I will not allow the opinions of others to dictate how I live my life. And for whatever odd reason, I forgot that, y'all. And I allowed my businesses to suffer. I allowed someone's opinion, shitty opinion of me, like Will Smith says, to determine me and what I do and what I don't do. I allow someone who does not do what I do, who does not have my vision, to dictate what I'm going to do in my business and my success that I could have been had by now. And when I realized that and was real honest with myself, I was like, you know what? I'm done with that. How dare I do that to myself? How dare I show my daughter and my son that this is what you're going to do? No, I'm not doing it no more, y'all. I'm not doing it. Oh my God. Girl, you better go ahead and get in touch with me. This is your sign. This is your sign to get in touch with me, because we're already right here on the same length. Like Nene and Candy said, we see each other. Like we're here. So this is your sign. You can't go to my website right now though, because I paused it because I am doing a complete overhaul, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But yeah, I'm done with this. So I have strict deadlines now of what I'm going to do, who I'm going to send what. I'm going to get back to those people who are in my inbox and in my email. And I'm not going to be afraid, because one thing I think I was afraid of is me sending them some stuff and them not liking it. So I pitched a book. I talked to you and I purchased everything and they got my head. Girl, yes, people will get in your head. People will get in your head. That's right. So I am here as a sign from God to y'all to let you know, do not let the opinions of others dictate how you live your life, dictate how you run your business. Do not let someone who does not have your vision, who has never been where you're trying to go, give you unsolicited advice and you follow it. Fuck them. Okay? That's it. So with that being said, I have a really good friend who I told him about everything that I was feeling, because he's one of those people who does not judge. He's very encouraging, and I let him know, like, hey, I need you to hold me accountable from now on. This is my timeline. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing this by this date. Make sure I'm doing it. Be hard on me. That's what I need right now. And he agreed to do that. So that's where I am with that. Now, when it comes to my assistance side of business, like where I help y'all and things like that, and my YouTube channel, that all coincides together. Okay, so I don't know if you all have heard of, I don't know if you all have heard of this other YouTuber. I adore her. And she's actually commented on some things on my Instagram, and I taught her on hers and on her YouTube channel. Her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi. she stays in Canada. She's this really pretty girl, this pretty long curly hair, gorgeous girl. I love her. Um, she posted a video not too long ago about where she did a 30-day reset and how she changed her entire business. And she's a millionaire now after starting her online business. And she talked about some things that I was feeling. And so I watched that video and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this same type of reset, because she was like, we normally start businesses for financial freedom, of course, but for time freedom. But we spend so much time on our businesses, especially when they get bigger, that we don't have that freedom anymore. She said she was working for her business instead of having her business work for her and work around her life that she wanted. And I was like, damn, I've been doing the same thing. So she said she literally just revamped her whole business. She made her business work around her. And so that is what I'm going to be doing with my assistant side on YouTube, all of that. Because I'm always working. And then when I'm not working on either, someone else's stuff or my stuff, I'm with my kids. I don't get a break from that. I'm always doing something. And so this time with me being sick with COVID was time for me to be by myself with my thoughts, with my evaluations and resolutions and time with God and all of that. So if you are someone who may have been going to my assistant's website right now and you can't get in, it's on pause. I'm doing a complete overhaul. I am going to be strictly focused on a few actual online courses. So I'm going to take the things I've already done and kind of compile them to different types of courses. I'll still have the separate master classes in case you just want to pick one, but that's not going to be my main thing. I want to strictly have this part of my business be automated, because I can't keep giving so much of me to a whole bunch of people. Like, my membership at one point grew to 100 something people. I couldn't deal with it anymore. My membership is no more. I dissolved it yesterday. So I'm truly sorry. If you all were either members or you want to be a member, I can't do it anymore. It's too much on my brain. So that is gone, because that eases up some time for me and my mental and my kids and my freedom. So my focus on my website is just going to be a few online courses, which they are already kind of there. I'm just going to be tweaking a lot of things. I'll still have like my vendor list. I'm not going to be offering hardly anything for Instagram anymore. I may offer audits if people still want that, but I'm not, because this is something else that Sunny was talking about. A lot of people now have gravitated, obviously, to TikTok. I fucking hate TikTok, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I hate it. I hate Twitter. I hate Snapchat. I hate TikTok. I even hate Instagram Reels. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like it. Why? Because it takes too much of my time to edit and post all of these videos. I just don't feel like it. But as someone who coaches and teaches other people, I felt like I was obligated. But if you follow me on Instagram on both of my pages, you will see I don't post a lot of reels because I just don't fucking want to. And so Sunny was talking on her channel. Girl, they have to be edited. I can't just post them. Like, they have to be edited, because there's no way for me to do like a little pointing video or whatever. I gotta edit and put in what I'm pointing to. I can't just do a video of me doing this, or me doing a little dance, or me being like this and then doing a transition and change clothes. That stuff has to be edited. Every single video you see on Instagram Reels and TikTok is edited. It takes a certain amount of time. Yes, I can do them quickly. I can make a video in about 30 minutes, but I gotta film it too. I gotta plan it out. I gotta get the clothes. I gotta do all. I don't want to. So one thing that Sunny was talking about was that a lot of people have been asking her why she wasn't on TikTok, and she said, plain and simple, she didn't want to do it. And she said that she did not feel bad about it because she wants her freedom. She doesn't want to do something that she doesn't want to do, because when she's doing that, she's not putting everything into it. Excuse me. And I thought about it. Like, that's why I haven't been doing a lot of reels and TikToks. Because I don't care. I don't want to do it. And so my all isn't going to be in it. So with that being said, I'm not going to be on TikTok. I'm not going to worry about it. I am literally going to do what I want to do in my business. That is why I became my own boss. Granted, I've had my boutique for 4 years, but I stopped clocking in for someone else in December of 2019. It's been almost 2 years that I have been my own boss and ain't answered to nobody. So I'm not answering to nobody. I'm going to do what I want to do for my business. So you're not going to be seeing that. It was, what else was it that she talked about and that I talked about with her? The other part of my business with the Instagram, I'm not going to offer, like I said, I'm not going to offer anything else with Instagram except for audits if people need them. The cost of my one-on-one sessions is going up. Not because I'm being money hungry or anything like that, but my time is valuable. I need all of my time. And so if you're really serious and really needing to talk to me directly and having an hour session, my undivided attention, then okay, I know you're serious because you are willing to pay this particular amount. People have already said that my one-on-one sessions were cheap anyway, but I always wanted to help out people. But being that my audits are so cheap and my one-on-one sessions are so cheap and my membership was so cheap, I was always bombarded because people wanted a lot of my time and I'm just getting pulled in 3 million different directions and I can't do it no more. So yeah, so that's going to be gone, but the one-on-one sessions will stay, but they will be increased. It'll probably be $100. I'll probably go up to $100. And I feel bad for that because you all know that my thing is helping out people on smaller budgets and beginners. But at the same time, I still have to think about my mental state. And my mental state has been pretty bad. So all of 2021, actually, my mental state has been bad. And my mental state was great last year, which is odd because everybody was talking about how horrible of a year it was. And I was like, shit, not mine. like I had a new son be born. My skin was glowing. My hair was longer and it was healthy. I was prettier. I feel like I was prettier last year. But anyway, so yeah, I am going to be doing from now on what I want to do, when I want to do it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not going to let anybody dictate what I do. I'm not going to let anyone dictate how successful I am. I'm not going to let anyone do anything in my life because it's my life. And that's it. So I didn't mean to be so preachy with y'all, but I just want to let y'all know exactly what was going on. And I didn't know if someone else may have needed to hear this, which I also somebody did, which they said in the chat. And I just missed some stuff. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I have learned to doubt my doubts. Yes, that's really good. Doubt my doubts. If someone say to me, it's not going to happen, I say it out loud, I doubt that. It sounds crazy, but it works. I love that. I definitely am going to have to start doing that. Yes. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, y'all know I'm super honest all the time. And apparently that's an issue in my marriage, but it is what it is. I'm blunt. I have a tone. I am what I am. I'm aggressive when I speak. I am a true and tried and true Aries. It is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, so I have a lot that I'm going to be doing and changing, and I'm actually very excited about it. I'm so super excited. So I'm doing an overhaul of my website. I'm taking some things off. I'm changing up a few things. I'm changing up some prices. I'm going to change up the layout of my boutique, my boutique's website. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. Yes, I will be posting some reels and stuff like that, but they're not going to be a main focus of mine. And if someone who is literally making $10+ million a year can say that she's not going to be on TikTok and she doesn't particularly care about reels and she's still successful, then damn it, I can do the same thing. And also, I was talking to someone else who is, way up there in her online businesses. She said that even though she gains followers from Instagram reels, she doesn't really gain extra sales. She hasn't seen a increase in her sales, which ultimately is what we're trying to do. I don't give a damn about followers. Y'all know that. I don't care if someone follows me or not. Excuse me. I just care if you went to my website and you bought. You cannot follow me for the next 3 years. But as long as you're a customer of mine and you're on my email list, cool. Don't follow me. I don't care. So yeah, I had someone who is she's up there. She makes about $500,000-600,000 a month, and she's like, there has been no increase in her bottom line and her sales when it comes to Reels and TikTok. She says she makes a lot of them and she gets the followers, like I said, but she's not seeing an increase. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I would do a little bit here and there when I want to, and that's it. My focus is where it is, and I'm so excited to be able to send out items and PR boxes to people who have asked for them. I don't know if that Walmart boat has sailed or not, so I might reach back out to them. But I was so shocked that what I did happened and actually worked. So I'm gonna tell you all what happened, because I don't know if I've told y'all before or not. So when I shop in Walmart, because I do buy clothes out of Walmart. I don't know why people be acting like they don't, because Walmart is bomb. When I shop in Walmart and I get shirts, I actually shop in the men's section with their button ups, and some of the t-shirts, and I'll like rip them up or whatever so I can wear them under a blazer or whatever else. So with their button ups, oh, they're so freaking cute. A lot of the men button ups, you can't even tell they're men's button ups half the time. And so when I've worn them out, people are like, oh, where you get a shirt from? I'm like, oh, Walmart in the men's section. They're like, what? For real? I'm like, yeah, for real. So what I wanted to do, I decided that I wanted to get reposted by Walmart Fashion, because Walmart is putting such a big emphasis on fashion that they had a separate Instagram page just for Walmart Fashion. And I was seeing it gain traction. I was seeing a lot of Black influencers up there, white influencers, like a bunch of different influencers and everybody up there. And I was like, let me see if I can figure out how to get up there too. So that was my goal. So what I did was, I had this skirt. I'm sure a lot of you, all of you follow me, you have seen this photo. So I had this skirt that I was selling in my boutique. It was a really pretty aqua color, and it had 2 slits all the way up the thigh. There was some really high slits, okay? And it was a really stretchy skirt. And so it fit. You could literally go down 2 sizes in this skirt and it would still fit you. It was high-waisted. It was super stretchy, really good material, not see-through, gorgeous color. I was like, okay, this is perfect. I'm going to use this particular item and match it with one of my shirts I already have. I wasn't going to go out and buy anything else. I already had a button-up from Walmart in my closet that had, was it palm trees? I forgot what it was. Whatever. But it was something on that black button-up that was the exact same aqua color as that skirt. And I was like, boom, perfect. So now I need to figure out a theme. Okay, so when you see someone, in my head, you all know, whenever I do photo shoots, I always have a theme so that way I can figure out how I want the photos to look, the vibe I'm trying to give out, all of that stuff, which I highly recommend you all do when you're doing your photo shoots. So I was like, okay, I can't go to the beach. I need to be around water. If I can't be around water, I need to be in a garden, lush type setting. So I went to my stepdad's house and took pictures in his yard. But my stepdad and my mom, they are, green thumbs, okay? His yard looks like a resort. First of all, he already has money. Like, he has bank, okay? That's first. And then second, he has a really nice house. And so, of course, he doesn't work for anybody. He's never worked for anybody, actually. But, he does what he wants. So he always has the time to put all this effort into his yard. So I got the face of my brand, who's Kira. You all know I've talked about her several times. I told her I wanted this to feel like she was in a resort or in a lush garden or something like that. And I wanted her to be barefoot, and I wanted her hair to be all big and curly. So she did she understood the assignment as usual. So I got her and I took pictures of her sitting on the grass, did some with her elongating her legs so you see the slit and that she was barefoot. I did some of her in front of his greenhouse and his storage shed, but you can't really tell that's what it is. The background, everyone always tells me when they see these pictures, they're like, dang, where were you at? And I'm like, I was in a backyard. And they're like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, no, you lying. But if you look real close at some of the pictures in the background, you can see our basketball goal that was there from when I was little, and is now there for obviously the grandkids. So you can see in the background, you can tell if you look really close at certain things in the background, you can tell that I'm in his yard. So after I got all the pictures that I wanted to get, I mean, every single one of them was amazing, I shall say. So I took all those photos and I started posting them on my boutique's page. And when I started posting them, I tagged Walmart Fashion every single time on the top. And I even put in the caption where the top came from. So I posted them, I don't know how many times, tagged them however many times, put in a story however many times, never got reposted, never heard anything, didn't even get a like. I was like, okay, well, I tried, you know? And then probably, I can't remember how many months later. I want to say I posted, this was like, I would say probably about 4 or 5 months later. That's when I got this email from somebody, so-and-so at Walmart.com. And I was like, Lord, this spam stuff. What in the world kind of spam Walmart email is this? And I opened it, and it was them introducing themselves and saying, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm with the marketing division of Walmart. We are actually putting a huge emphasis on fashion. We noticed your boutiques page after seeing your photos. I mean, going on and on and on. And I was like, oh, shit. And they were like, they wanted to talk about their marketplace with me. And so we talked about it, and they told me all about it. And I actually talked to someone who is on their marketplace, and he told me, you know, how much it increased his business. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. Y'all, I didn't. It took me probably 2-3 months because of fear and everything else that I was talking about in the beginning, to even reply back with the necessary things that they asked me for. And then I finally did some of that. So I'm going to reach back out and everything, because that was too good of an opportunity that I literally manifested and brought upon myself intentionally, sort of, and didn't follow through with it. And that goes to show really how your mental state can play a huge role in your life, and how people's words sometimes can really get to you. Because there is no way, and I'm thinking about it even more, I'm real pissed off. There's no way that I should have passed on this opportunity. I would have been able to be seen by billions of people. Who the freak doesn't shop at Walmart? Granted, I wouldn't have been in their stores, but I would have been on their website, y'all. My stuff would have been on Walmart's website to buy. And I didn't follow through with it because of people's opinions of me. That's stupid, right? It's stupid. But you live and you learn. So I have learned, and I'm going to keep on living, and I'm going to live good. So if you all need me, y'all know where to find me. I am back. I am healthy. No more COVID. So I do have a lot to catch up on. So I have been going through my inboxes and answering people. I have a lot of website audits to do. But if you are looking for a certain class, or you want a website audit or an Instagram audit, or you're looking for my overseas vendor list or anything of that nature, like I said, you can't get on my website, but I have been invoicing people because I've had people asking me for audits and things of that nature. So just send me a DM on Instagram. Let me know what you're looking for. I will then send you an invoice, but I'm not letting people on my website at this current second. I might end up having to open it back up because so many people are trying to get on it, but that might not happen. We'll see. I'll fill it out. But yeah, just DM me on Instagram at royal_aries325 if y'all need me, you got questions, whatever. I'm also redoing my Instagram page. Y'all know I used to post. I had certain days where I posted certain things. I posted motivational stuff on Mondays. I posted YouTube stuff on Tuesdays. I posted boutique tips on Wednesdays, Instagram tips on Thursdays, a weekly recap on Fridays, and whatever I felt like doing on the weekend if I wanted to. That's always been my schedule for like a year. I am changing that as well. I'm changing up how my highlights are going to look. I'm changing up exactly what it is that I post, what content I'm going to give you all. I'm changing literally every single aspect of my businesses. So please be on the lookout. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I highly suggest you do so, because I give out a lot of free tips over there too. And I'm gonna be doing more with my IGTV over there, because now they're starting to pay people. So okay, Instagram. Yeah, I was doing too much. Yeah, and then as y'all can see too, if you're not used to it, my hair is back natural and out. The fro is back. Y'all ain't seen this. If you are a veteran to my channel, y'all ain't seen this since I first started. I have not had my natural hair out in years. My hair was longer than this, but like I said, being depressed and stuff, my hair broke off. It got unhealthy. I cut the rest of it off and decided to start all over. So here we are. Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will let y'all know about the Walmart thing. Hold me accountable, somebody, to make sure that I do go back. Because even thinking about it now, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can't believe that I'm going to be reaching back out to such a huge conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just y'all hold me accountable too. Hold me accountable, because I need it. But yeah, so make sure y'all reach out to me on Instagram. Let me know what y'all need. Glad to see you back. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Because I am a busybody, and I didn't like having to sit still and be by myself for days. Even though, granted, I didn't really care about that. I just cared about the fact that I couldn't see my kids and I couldn't hold Cairo or nothing. So that was the worst out of the whole COVID experience. And I just hate right now that my daughter is suffering from it. She lost her taste. She lost her smell. She's having really bad headaches. She's dizzy a lot. So just keep my daughter Kennedy in your prayers, I ask of you. I would appreciate that. And so now I'm going to go cook, and I'm going to do some website audits. So if you're watching this and I owe you a website audit, it is coming. You should get a video either late tonight or tomorrow morning, or maybe Wednesday morning. It's going to be in between those days, because I do have about a lot of them to go through. And please, y'all, give me ideas on more content. Like if it's something you all, thank you. Give me, if it's something that you all have been wanting me to talk about, please let me know. Oh, and also I forgot to say, I do want to kind of vlog, or yeah, I guess vlog my experience on me redoing things, whether it's for the assistant side, but more so for my boutique. Me, like, maybe redoing the website. I want to document that and take you all on that journey. But I also mainly want to take you all on this journey of PR, because if you've been watching me for a while, I have talked about how my goal has always been different from other boutique owners you may watch on YouTube or follow on Instagram. I have never been that person who wanted to have a shit ton of orders and brag about them or take pictures of that and all that stuff. That's never been my thing. I've always wanted to become a boutique that your favorite celebrity frequents. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a go-to boutique for people who are reality stars, celebrities, things of that nature. People who not only want to make statements with their clothing, regular folks, but people of a higher caliber as well. That's always been my goal. And if you've watched my private labeling video, I've talked about how I was able to be in a room with Marlo from Real Housewives of Atlanta and different stylists, and No IG Jeremy and Freshie and Pear Shay, all of them. They know who I am. But I just drop balls a lot, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to take you all on that journey with me. I want to vlog that experience so you all can see what it's like and how I am able to get people's addresses and just send them stuff. I want to take you all on that type of journey. So please let me know if that's something you all be interested in. Okay, somebody just said yes, it'll be great. So yes. Let me know if that's something you all be interested in, because that's the main part that I want to document. Because I don't ever really do vlogs. Because for one, I just do things all the time, all day, on and off, and then having a baby and stuff is kind of difficult. So I've never really done vlog style videos. But yeah, I definitely want to document me starting over in a mental state, and with this particular, taking that plunge and that leap into what I truly wanted and I feel that I'm truly meant to do. Because I have come across way too many people that have way too many crazy good contacts that people would kill for that I don't even use. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So that's my update. It's been 40 minutes. I won't try to be live this long. I just want to let y'all know what's been going on and where I've been and what's going on with my businesses and what I'm changing and all of that sort of stuff. So I appreciate all of y'all who have been on this live with me. Please make sure we'll start in the middle state. Yes. Yeah, please make sure you all are following me on Instagram. Reach out to me on Instagram if you have questions. Let me know if you have content ideas. Please go to my stories right now on Instagram because I'm looking for a few people to do certain things and I'm needing volunteers. I think I already have 2 volunteers for 2 things, but I need 1 more. Yeah, I need 1 more, and then I have a poll up there or something as well. So yeah, make sure you go to my Instagram stories because I need that. All right, y'all. So thank you all again for joining me. I'm happy to be back. I have a YouTube video already uploaded to post tomorrow. I forgot what it's about. What is it about? I forgot, but it's gonna be, but I filmed it last night, so did I film it? Yeah, I filmed it last night, so yeah, come back tomorrow and y'all have a video. So you all have a good evening and I will talk to you all next time. Bye, y'all.